Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another game here today. This is actually the game following immediately after the last video. That was in the 430. This was the very next game actually. But this time we're in the 430U, which is a significantly better tank. Uh, yeah. But this game's unlike that one, where in my opinion it was pretty clean played game. We're not going to play as cleanly, I guess I should say. We're going to make one mistake that, honestly, when it happened, I was like, well, my game, my good start's ruined. But that'd be pretty obvious when that happens. We're actually playing Assault on Secret Line, which I don't mind. I think I did note on the stream even that I don't like the new spawn for this though. Not the field spawn because that's about the same, but where they spawn, that 2 spot right there now, as soon as you move, you're basically spotted within 15 seconds. I'm not a huge fan of that. On any map, there's a few maps now that have that, where you basically just spawn probably a couple hundred meters away from each other, and it just turns into a face-to-face brawl with, it's not really much fun, to be fair. So, go to a fairly standard position. I know I have a decent amount of armor on this tank. Don't have really the gun depression, but I can kind of make it work here. The center alley area. You can really go to any position on this map. From this side, I don't recommend going to the right from this spawn, just because you usually open yourself up to shots. From your left, there's not as much cover. From the left side though of me, there are some decent spots you can use, including some there's a bunker as well there. So you see, so far we're having a pretty good result. Quite like the other game. Just a really, the gun is singing basically, as I like to say. Now here we start running the gun depression issues. I'm just trying to bait the IS-4. I don't really want to take a shot this early in the game, so I'm just either waiting for him to shoot or for him to shoot and bounce off me, and then I finally see him fire, so I'm going to go up and on the move, just snap his lower plate, because why not. And we're going to take that opportunity, since I know he fired, to move up and start taking shots into these guys who are really distracted at this point, and yeah, just take advantage of their lack of attention over this way. Not that it's any of their fault, really, but we're gonna make it work. Why they focus a little tier 8 that's buzzing around them. So the reason I'm playing, and this is kind of, I don't want to say ranty, but I can leave that actually penned. But I am trying to go for the machine at the moment, and that means playing a lot of, well, let me put it this way, not a lot of light tanks, which I don't like, because obviously it's my favorite class, but it means a lot of mediums and some heavies and stuff like that, which I don't mind playing, don't get me wrong. I like playing my mediums and heavies. I used to play mediums a lot. I still like mediums, but they get a little same old type deal, the gameplay of them. So I kind of get burnt out right now, just because I can only play about, I don't know, 20 tanks or so. And here's where things get a little dicey. But I can only play about, now I'm on stage, I just finished stage 8 of the machine. So just got that finished tonight, but now I can only really play tier 9 and 10 like Russian, and right there's the moment I went, oh shit. Now ammo racked for the rest of the game, and really wish I had reusable consumables. But I'm struggling to have fun with the game, at the moment at least. Just playing the tanks, these same tanks over and over and over again. I know it's not as bad as something like the Tusk grind. We only had like 3 tanks to play. And here's another thing. just trying to angle against this guy. I'm trying, and yeah, there we go. Just face hug him, and he's really gonna struggle to pen us. And then we're just gonna do some fun stuff, and we're just gonna push him against the wall. And now he is trapped there. So that's how you deal with a YOLOing Batchat. But yeah, just overall, I'm a little bored. It just gets kind of tiresome. I'm not trying to complain a lot, but it's probably the main reason you're not going to see me play a lot of that, and the fact that it's summertime. But it's just kind of getting dull playing these same tanks over and over again. But a little more in the gameplay. This has been kind of crazy for the past minute or so. Yeah, this has been a great example of why I'm using a certain minimap. There's been multiple tanks coming from multiple directions all over the place. And with a reload of 18 seconds, I'm doing my best to see what I can get accomplished at this point. But that got a little hectic. We somehow pulled out of that. Worked the magic, worked the positioning, and just, yeah, rolled with the punches, basically. Really wish I could have had my regular DPM there, because I feel like this game could have been even better, and I would have been more aggressive at this point, also. Because I really don't like dying, so. But yeah, I know I'm probably not the only one saying of these mercenary grinds, they get kind of just boring. I don't know. I don't have any other regular tank lines really to grind at the moment, so it's kind of just going for this. If I had $100, I would skip right up to the machine for you guys, but I don't. So yeah, I am gonna try my best to get it. Hopefully I can at least get stage 9 done, and worst comes to worst, I can maybe buy out the last stage, since I still have about 89 days or something like that. I think it said 85 days, get it done. But just grinding that XP, it just gets kind of tiresome. I've already played these tanks probably several hundred games each, so it just gets kind of boring. But that's kind of an update on where I'm at. I know I've got a couple comments about the machine, and if I'm doing it, I am doing it. I'm trying to get it, but it's a process. So I will catch you next time, and hopefully some light tank gameplay. See ya.